Welcome back to it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have just joined us, you have missed out on a whole lot. George the Groove just had a great interview and a conversation with Uflo Jones Jr. Earlier on, we opened up the show with The Soil. They're actually having a show tomorrow. It's no longer happening at the Castle of Good Hope. It's actually happening at the Baxter Theatre, and tickets are selling out fast. Very limited tickets are available, so make sure that you go out there and get your tickets. But right now, I promised you on top of the hour that we have a DJ in studio. An amazing one all the way from Ewallasdene. This homeboy took 5 taxis to get here. This is how you show that you're very serious. When you come from the outskirts and come and join us in the mother city to showcase your craft, that's when I take my head up for you guys. So in studio as well as at home, please help me welcome Udlala Retro in studio. My brother, otherwise. Yantana non. Okabes no gola before you on camera. The minute the camera laugh. I wait chama boys laugh.
Been a cooker.
And I was a grand pichang.
And right down.
Material Kamala retro Udlala retro sugabi.
So from my love for Udlala Tukzin, all the way like from Tebe.
Really?
And then being a guy who always wants like to trace back how things start and how they're going, that's being retrospective. So that's how I just came up with Udlala Retro. Yeah.
Oh, that makes so much sense, and I'm surprised by the fact that Udlala Tukzin, second influence already, is less than 10 years in the industry. That's quite dope.
Like ever since I started
Mainstream,
to do, like I've just been following the guy, like his style.
Oh, so that's where your love for it came from as well.
True.
Tell us more about that. Abantu Bat is a dying genre.
I wouldn't say it's a dying genre. Like when you look at Mr. Taylor being the first South African artist to tour Asia, like no one
Years
else
ago
like
when he was still alive. Yeah, that was years ago when he was still alive. 4 years later, is he still alive?
I would say so. Like you would say Gqom is a dying genre if you are not really a Gqom fan, or if you don't like invest your time like in checking how like
if you only
things
listen
have been
to
working,
TikTok music
that's
and
the
the
thing.
radio.
Yeah.
If you are tapped in, the sound is actually very much alive. Do you produce your own songs?
Yes, I do produce my own sound, and just after my birthday, I think that should be on the 7th of June, I'm going to drop like an EP as well. A joint EP with like my friends from Wallasdene and some of the guys like from Durban as well.
Before we get into the EP, production. How long have you been producing for?
So I started to produce Afro House and Afro Tech in 2019 when I was still like at UCT.
Yeah.
And then I discovered like this love for Gqom. Then I would say so for Gqom it's from 2022 up until now, but the whole of my production I would say it's from 2019. Yeah.
Oh, so you're very skilled. Tell us how that journey being at UCT helped you as far as your career is concerned, production, branding yourself as an artist, and making sure that you are keeping the genre alive. How has that being at UCT helped you in any way if it did?
Okay, so being at UCT, I would say first of all, by just it being a so much diverse university, you get like people from so different like places in terms of country, the province, and the culture, and you know how music is so much influenced like by culture, and it was very easy for me to learn a lot of things like in terms of how to make music and how just to being like a good DJ, because some of the people they think maybe I'm lying when I say I can play every genre that you know
Oh, I'm sure. Do you write music or you just collaborate with people that actually write?
I just compose for my friends who are into drill and hip hop and stuff. Yeah, but not to say I would write for myself.
Okay,
just to help out someone who like
makes sense.
Music,
Yeah. Let's talk about the EP that is coming out on the 3rd of June.
Nah, the 7th.
The 7th of June. Tell us more about that. Use your mic buzzer with the
Okay, so the EP is consisting of 15 songs.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say I only have 2 songs which are only me, myself, and I. But the rest are gonna be like features. Cause
is it done?
Yeah, it's 100% done, but we are only waiting for what you call it, the management, for them to tell us how are we going to promote the EP and how can I also actually make money out of the EP. You see, because you know, like anything, they'll be like, nah, this music thing, how actually making money out of it and stuff.
Yeah. So does that mean you signed or you're just working with some management company?
Not really signed, but I do have a management company that I'm working with, 021. I think Lindo Music was here this other day.
Shout out.
So like, yeah, Lindo Music is the co-owner of the label, so they actually really do push in terms of like EP lounges and gigs and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. We appreciate your time, my brother. Tell us who are you on the socials and if you're gigging this week.
So for this week, I'm not gigging for family reasons.
Okay.
But then on socials, you can check me out on Instagram, Facebook. It's Dlala Retro. Yeah.
Thank you for your time, my brother.